Outameni experience.
As we realize today, not many people know what Jamaica, where we're really coming from, you know, and this experience has really opened our eyes, even as tourism students, and I think that it's something that all Jamaicans should experience.
I definitely think it was educational and it's very important.
I now have a better understanding of where the mixture that exists in Jamaica is coming from. It's different than what you sit down and learn in a classroom. You know the history, but then out here you get to see it in practice.
When you come out of your vehicle, on a normal day you're greeted by Junkanoo dancers who take you into a little area where you're turned on that you're going to make a mystical journey.
That journey begins with the story of Jamaica's indigenous people, the Tainos, then traces our history to Christopher Columbus, marking the arrival of the Spanish. The journey then takes visitors to British rule in Jamaica, highlighting the slavery experience from the Middle Passage to the plantation.
Across the board, we've got very positive feedback. Of course, with everything, there's some people say the news is a little bit shocking for some people.
For many persons, they want to say to you that they weren't there when slavery was actually going on. So it's hard for them to really digest what they have seen here today.
You have to be conscious that families come here, you know, from a grandfather to a young kid. So we try to strike a median. But the fact is, that aspect of our history is real. And we didn't want to hide it, you know, because the Jews are some of the most powerful people in the world. Any kind of Jewish place you go into, they show you the Holocaust. They show you the skulls and all that happened in Germany. They're not ashamed to show it. Black people shouldn't be ashamed of their history.
Then it's on to the Chinese and Indians, marking the post-emancipation era. The experience then culminates with a depiction of the current culture.
It's a microcosm of what Jamaica is in 1 hour.
You can also tour and hear the story of the haunted Orange Grove Great House, said to have been built in 1770 by Doctors Thomas Steele and William Wright. They used the native herbs to make indigenous medicines for slaves. It's said Dr. Steele died after consuming one of his medicinal concoctions and has haunted the house ever since. The Outameni experience fits in with this year's World Tourism Day theme, Linking Cultures. According to the World Tourism Organization, in 2010, 940 million tourists traveled to a different country, coming into direct contact with tangible and intangible forms of culture.
We feel that more can be done to sell the attractions and indigenous attractions like this to the people who really matter. Because they hear of Duns River Falls, they hear of other water-based attractions, and I'm proud of those attractions. But there are other attractions like the Rastafarian village that are interior, like ours, that need a little bit more push and probably to be packaged a little bit different. People are here for 5 and 6 days. So they can go to Bob Marley's place one day, they can go to Rastafari village one day, and they can come here one day and then go to the beach the other 3 days.
With proper marketing, we're marketing minor students. If we can market products like these successfully on the international market, especially to our European guests who are interested, I believe that we'll get returns on the investment.
Coming down here, they get to discover everything else about the Jamaican heritage. It's so much more to see. People may come here to Jamaica, wonderful hotels, wonderful beaches, yet it's more of the same if you compare it with other Caribbean destinations. You need to come out, you need to come to places like Outameni to really get to feel the soul of the Jamaicans and of Jamaica.
Whether you're a history fanatic, a tourist wanting to relive past Jamaican experiences, or just a lover of your culture, then the Outameni experience may just be right for you.